You both will
Sorta.
never stop with that.
It's too good. It's right there, man.
It really
It's
is right there.
And at some point, it definitely becomes like, all right, making a blue forehead joke. Okay, I get it, classy. But like, it's right there, man.
It's right there. You just can't stop
Like,
yourself.
The chance is so big. It's like Blue's forehead. You can't avoid it.
All right.
Oh.
We got losers finals.
We got losers finals. This is going to be
SBS,
ProuxEXE. Now, this was a fight that was originally destined for Winterside.
It
and
should
Chef
have happened.
just grabbed a wrench and just threw it at Destiny's head, knocked her unconscious, hit her in a closet, and was like, I'm changing fate. So,
And then Destiny
and then Destiny kind of
slammed the door
back.
back open,
It was like,
pointed his
I
finger
need
at
to
Chef,
fix
and
it.
was like, no.
I need to fix it.
And by Destiny, I mean SBS.
Sounds about right.
We got a sick set happening over on
I believe
Project
this is a
M.
button check. A very cheeky button check, but a button check nonetheless.
Yeah. I wish like the top screen, you know, button check were available instead of just the like if all active players opted in to button check mode, it should like show up on the top screen.
Maybe. I mean, there's always been, and there always will be bugs between playtests and regular game, where like certain things don't show up or don't work right. Why?
I'm just thinking about the
why?
principle of like having such a small view. Like I think that's
Agreed.
good for
That's a big
button
one, too.
checks, but I think it doesn't work as well for hand warmers if you ask me.
Agreed. I think it's really good to figure out what you're doing, but not good for just moving around the stage and remembering how to play the game.
So if you're watching, Dan, a little something from your buddy Maple. I'm not his buddy. He doesn't. The most I've
He has
messaged
no
him-
idea who we
No,
are.
no, the most he knows about me is that I DM'd him for approval on my up air email. I said him that
The
it's like,
Maple up there, right?
yeah, up air.
Yeah, Maple up there. Which you like
It's Maple,
spins?
it's Maple C1 up air because it's an affiliate tag.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But
Maple, you
all the
see up air, tether, up air.
And she T-poses.
I think I was lost in it on that one.
T-pose to assert dominance. We're in game one here.
So game one, Prox swinging off the bat. Now SBS, I just realized, hey SBS, do you miss fighting Zetterburn? Do you want to fight Zetter a lot?
Do you want to
if
fight
you
Zetter
win,
a lot? Do you want to
you're
give me
gonna
some
fight a lot
okay,
of Zetter.
do you want to give me some insight on the Lemons tag, or is that too long for
Every
the
villain
sentence?
is Lemons. He is swapped from hero Clairen to villain Clairen.
Oh,
he is now playing
my
Vati,
God.
a skin based off of the villain in Minish Cap. And that is why. That's
cool.
my best assumption, and I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'll be honest with you. Oh, that way. He wants to hit him with the up strong.
Oh!
Man, the crowd popping off.
The
that
crowd
isn't
popping off
watching
for
our game.
SBS.
It's okay. But
It was
Prox-
very good reaction time. They actually popped off before it confirm happened.
Yeah, those are PM players, man.
Yeah.
They have
They
reads.
can just see the future. He knew!
He knew. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness!
Oh, no.
Every hit's a tip, except
Look.
for all of those.
Okay, so here's the thing. Like, we're gonna see that we might be seeing this matchup a fair bit.
We're gonna have a lot of studying on this matchup.
All I know is that at a lower level, Clairen versus Zetterburn is child abuse.
Was that down tilt forward smash? Was that a combo? Was that a thing?
Ooh.
That's cool.
Like, disadvantage state for Zetterburn is... I just threw up a little bit.
Yeah, it can be bad. But the higher level you
Ooh,
get
nice
as
little weight
Zetterburn,
land there.
let me phrase it better. The higher level you are as a player, the easier it is to edgeguard the trickier characters. Characters like Maple become almost trivial for Clairen to edgeguard once she gets a feel for what Maple can do.
Yeah.
Zetterburn is one of those characters.
Nice
Yikes!
little combo there. That's a
Holy
3-stock.
hell! I was gonna say this is a really even game.
It looked, because it looked...
Oh!
Oh!
Okay, so Prox has
going
a
in on it.
Clairen. He has a Clairen. He hates the matchup. He doesn't like the Ditto. And I told him, in complete honesty, don't worry, every Clairen hates the Ditto. So, this is super interesting. He's
How does SBS feel about the Ditto?
he plays
he-
it against Dinos.
He plays it against
He
Dinos.
plays it against Dinos. He has lost games to Dinos, and he has almost lost sets to Dinos. So, does that mean anything? No, not at all. but it does mean that
This
there's
is
a weakness. It won't work. It might get hit.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. So game 2, we've already got to switch to Clairen, and now suddenly we got a Clairen Ditto. And
Ooh!
Starting up promising for ProuxEXE. Oh, tries to go
Hitball
for that
fair
shaky down
one
air.
to a grab, eh? That's pretty cute.
Casually tears a neutral.
Casually dares neutral. Nice.
Nice parry.
So, okay, let me just, ProuxEXE, you're going to look at these VODs eventually, right? Let me make this really clear. You do not need to do the second hit of your up B. You do not. You're low, you need to recover. You do not need to do the second hit of your up B. The second hit of your up B is free to parry. Free to parry. Do not do the second hit. It gives them invul. Do your first hit, wall jump. Do your first hit. You never need to do it. It does not give you that much extra height. If you really need the extra height to survive, you're probably dead anyway. It makes it so easy to get an edge guard if you do that. This is a thing I see a lot of new Clairens do. I do it. Dinos still does it. SBS does not. Hit 2 is a mix-up at best. All right, that's all I had to say.
Okay.
Back to the set.
So something I'm noticing, especially in the last game, I feel like ProuxEXE has this penchant for making, making the game look close, even if it is.
Yeah, he really does. ProuxEXE has a great neutral. Like, honestly, this dude can really freaking move. And it makes me blush a little when I see him moving. Let's just say it like that. Right? The dude moves on the stage.
You got the sh-movement.
He's got the sh-movement. And
Ow.
that's really good. But every Clairen at a lower level has trouble finding kills. Even at a higher level, they can have trouble.
Even at a higher level, and if you're not completely certain what you're doing with Clairen,
it's easy to miss a potential kill opportunity.
I can see why he did this because I'm pretty sure he was not enjoying the matchup with Zetter against Clairen, and honestly, this is looking like food for SBS. But
SBS looking like he really wants to fight Dan Danny.
Oh, you saw what SBS was going for.
I did. I always see SBS trying to kill people at ludicrous percent with his downwards aerial.
Downward aerial.
Okay, another thing I tend to see a lot of Clairens not really do is
nice.
They have trouble with people crouching on their platforms. It's scary. If they crouch on their platform, we can't down air them to it. Unless they're on, like, Spirit Tree. No, absolutely. I want to see ProuxEXE kick it back into high gear and not get side beat from across the stage. Please stop SBS. It hurts me. Think of the children. This is why he's a villain. That's why he's body now. He's just doing side specials.
This is why he's lemons.
So there you go. You saw the second hit coming again. Second hit is not safe, my guy.
Okay, SBS is really... SBS has really shown this tendency to, when he's doing this edge guard with a down air, he like jumps way up. He like double jumps and flies down with it. Why is he doing that? Style?
No, it's a dodge.
I can't.
Clairen's up B goes really high and is a really big hitbox.
So he wants to make sure that there's enough of a wind.
Yep, see there? He's just dodging.
I see it.
ProuxEXE is going to throw out the second hit every time. And since he knows ProuxEXE is going to throw out the second hit, he just goes really high because the second hit has a ton of lag, freezes you in the air, you hit the ground, and then you have a bunch more lag. So the way he sees it, if I go really, really high and just wait, the Clairen's going to do up B hit 2 and I can just punish it. Something I really should do as well against those type of players, but then SBS doesn't do it, and I feel real dumb. So, you know.
All right, so ProuxEXE going Clairen for game 3. Just stick with Clairen.
To be fair, the Clairen did better.
I think it's a great idea.
He's winning. No, the Clairen definitely did better than Zetter, but it's hard to say, man. It's really hard to say. I think his Zetter is more comfortable. It might have the better odds.
Yeah.
I think the Clairen's going to get a stock.
I agree
with
the decision.
But I don't think that it's going to be able to find that last stock like SBS is. SBS is going to find those stocks.
Yeah.
I feel like the Zetter can.
Yeah, sorry to try to interrupt there, but I agree with the with the decision to go Clairen game 2 to disrupt the flow. I'm not sure about staying Clairen this time. I might be in the process of being proven wrong.
If that game went better, I would agree. But this one's going decent. You know, like I could be talking total shit, you know. But I will say, SBS lost to Chef, lost to a Zetterburn that you could argue Prox sees himself as better than. So I would be surprised if he thinks that he can't do it with his then. You know? That is Maple. He's a new player to our scene, and he's showing a lot of promise on the commentary.
Why, thank you. All right.
Ooh, not the best TI on that forward smash.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? He's doing good here. If he could just find a
If he could just, he
if
was
he
a
could just
couple
find
pixels
a
off
stock,
from finding exactly that stock you were
he could do
just
some
referring to.
pretty crazy stuff. Maple is an Absa.
Yeah, it's a long story. It's actually not, but I just don't feel like talking about it.
That's totally understandable. Maple is zoom and fast. He'd rather play defensive and go.
Oh, okay.
So we've just decided today that we're not going to
You know what?
DI. We're just not going to. It doesn't matter.
Hey, Zora, you know how there was this thing that was patched into this game recently?
The DI
We're not
is-
going to fucking talk about it, apparently.
Apparently the DI is enough, Dan. If they hold straight out, you should give them inward
They
DI.
are. Oh, no. Is this it? No, he manages to. Okay, that's a
SBS
good
messed
recovery.
up his recovery himself.
You gotta tech that. You gotta tech
So that could have been the tech lockout. So if you
could've been?
go to tech and it's a tipper, you are locked out for 20 frames, which means you're going to get sent flying out of that tipper without being able to tech. Game sucks.
Game sucks.
All right. And now we're going to see something classic. SBS versus Damn the Danny.
And that's gonna be your grand finals. I
And then
guess that's
he has
gonna
the
be,
hat again.
I guess that's gonna be me. For me.
Yeah.
Unless. Yeah.
Thank you, man. You did a good job.
You guys have yourselves a wonderful evening, and I'm looking forward to dinner, honestly.
Same here. So we see something we haven't seen in a long time, man.
This has been a while, dude. I
It's
mean,
hot, man.
how could this be more poetic for a grand finals?
It's true.
So it's
Classic.
so there's some PM hype going on in the background. They're having
There is,
having a Phoenix versus Tucson crew battle again. That's a classic in
Those
PM.
are so high.
In PM, that's a classic here.
We could totally do a Phoenix versus Tucson crew battle out here.
Charmed Orbs, what's up? I don't know who exactly I'm talking to. There's a lot of people in both of those crews, but hello. I am here.
All right.
Is Maple a Maple? Maple is not a Maple. That's why